Okay, now the mic is on. Those of you that are new here, trust me, they get used to that. I boo-boo on that at least 2 or 3 times a night. Ah, so for those of you that are new here, as you see, the way this my live stream works is it's a little different, a little bit different of a background, and as you see, the live chat is part of the live stream. And what we tend to do here is I interact with you in the live chat on a very constant, regular basis. I don't sit here and preach and speak. Occasionally, uh, I do have guests on. Last night, I had um, first Photo was on, and after Photo left, Scarab came on for a couple hours, and we ran for 9.5 hours. Um, it was an awesome, awesome, awesome live stream last night. So when you hear me go quiet, normally what I'm doing is I'm reading what's in the live chat so I can interact. Yeah, so I was sitting down on the couch today and I'm watching some videos on YouTube and got to the football games, and I'm watching the Philadelphia uh, Atlanta game. And I got my tablet here sitting beside me, and on Facebook, it's constantly these people all posting about um, this missile, ballistic missile warning that went off in Hawaii. And then I saw that on CNN and on Fox, and people were posting that I guess the excuse that they first came out with was that uh, there was during a shift change and someone hit a wrong button. And I'm like, you got to be serious. And what was messing me up about that, no, I haven't. Yeah, it was just messing me up. It was because all these people are like, don't trust the government, don't trust the government. And the government comes out with some really lame excuse. And everybody's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, no, that's, wake up, man. That was like the worst excuse. I mean, whoever came up with that, it's not the person that accidentally pushed the button because that's a bunch of crap. The person that came up with the excuse is the one that needs to get fired. That was stupid. There's a whole lot more to putting out a warning like that than just accidentally pushing a button on a computer. Um, this was intentional, and I put a video out about that, and I don't know. I'm coming on 3,000 views in 7 hours. Um, Getting a lot of likes, and then of course I get a few thumbs down, and um, yeah, oopsie, wrong button. Come on, get real, So how's everybody's day been going? Mine's been pretty laid back. Yes, long reach one? Or are you talking to Paul Johnson? No, we haven't. Okay. Well, I'm sure he'll find his way back. There are some people that jump in and jump out. We pretty much have a group of 20 or 25 people that usually come up here on a regular basis. Um, for those of you that are new here, uh, I used to just do the live streams on Friday night, and we'd go from 10 p.m. until usually till the morning. And since I've been laid off permanently from where I worked, and I made the decision that I was going to go full time into this ministry and into this into what I'm doing on YouTube, with the watching on the wall videos on my main channel, which my main channel is Paul Adams, if you're interested. Um, and this is my backup channel. And I use the backup channel right now is because I put a video out on YouTube on my main channel, and I got a guideline strike from YouTube, and they said it was too graphic and too violent. And I'm like scratching my head because what they said was too graphic and too violent were stuff that was on CNN, Fox, MSNBC, and I think it was NBC on their YouTube channels, that I had added into that video. And I was scratching my head is how come you can go to their channel and watch that very same stuff that was in my video, but I'm the one that gets the guideline strike. So they shut me down from doing um, live streams on my main channel, so I jumped into my backup channel, and that's where we're doing them right now. Now, my ability to go live on my main channel will come back on February 8th, so I'll probably be jumping and bouncing back between my main channel and this channel with my live streams. But going to be pretty much doing live streams every night. Um, be starting them between 9:30 and 9:45, except on Saturday nights because that's Scarab's night, and I go to his live stream. And Salted Cedar goes live. I'll probably go over there and be bouncing over in and out with Salteds too. Wow, that's amazing, sister in Christ. I at least got 7 hours sleep. So, with my channel not being monetized, this one here or my main channel, I've applied for it. This one here, I have to get 10,000 views on this channel, and I'm far short of that. And but there on my main channel, there's I don't know 700,000-800,000 views, so I'm well over that. So I'm just waiting for the approval from YouTube. At which point, I'll be monetized and there'll be ways to donate. So at this point in time, um, as you see in the description, I got my Patreon account, and I use the PayPal address here, as you see right below me. Um, so if anybody wishes to help out, absolutely would be definitely appreciated. But that's probably the last you're going to hear about it from me for a while tonight. I just want to talk with you all and see what's going on. Oh yeah, yeah. Me and Photo. My pot's just now finishing up. You know when you hear the coffee maker, um, yeah, Colleen. Once I get approved by YouTube for monetization, that's when the donate button will show up. Until then, if you're not monetized, you can't do that. You have to be monetized first. So you know. Itchy, 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 itchy. Oh, Psychos. Yes, I use with the S. Um, I just have a hard time saying, hey, Psycho. It just doesn't work with me. Oh, party's going to bed? Well, we are kind of late. Um, as I said, uh, starting late tonight because of Scarab Show, of course, you know. Hey, good night, party puppy. Um, go get some sleep and have a good day tomorrow, and we will be live. Um, yes, this my backup channel is not eligible for the super chat. Um, my main channel, once that's back up with the live streaming after February 8th, yes, super chat will be on. Um, I don't have that ability right now with this one. Yeah, they were talking about a lot about the Bible changes over on Scarab's channel tonight, you know, and we did a lot of that last night here too. I'm doing quite well, Colleen. Got rested up and got up and got caught up on the videos that had been posted on the channels that I follow, and then I watched the football games, of course. You know, and, what I was doing was I had the Scarabs live stream on my tablet so I could sit and watch the game. You know. Haven't had a chance yet, but I've already saved them in so that I can get to them. I was planning on doing that tomorrow, right after I finish. I'm like maybe 2.5 hours away from finishing the video that I was actually working on for my main channel, and I'll post it on the main channel and this channel. Um, uh, but I got interrupted and I had to do that video on the missile strike. I just oh you know. So I'm gonna finish up that video tomorrow, and then I'll take a look at the ones that you posted to me. There you go, Mandela Monday Night Football. Yeah, we were joking about that a couple of weeks ago. It was like, for those of you that kind of know football, professional football, um, if you slipped out of this reality and came back a year later, you'd think you were still not in this reality because all the football teams have all moved to different cities, you know? And you'd come back and go, Donald, who's president? Get real. Oh, I know I'm not in the right timeline, you know? But my father called when the Patriots play. Every time the Patriots score a touchdown, um, we take turns. First he calls me, and then I call him. We yell, "It's a touchdown!" But I actually got to talk with my dad today because he's getting older and his health isn't actually the best. So getting to talk to him is really special to me. Um, Due to the things that I got to get done here tomorrow, I won't have a chance to go out to his house for family day, which is kind of a bummer. Um, I'll be there next week though. And for those of you that have asked, that have paid attention to what I've been posting, my talked to my sister today that had the double mastectomy for the breast cancer, and she's healing well. She's still real sore, um, but it's going to take time. You know, that was a major surgery. Oh, Kim, happy birthday. Did not know it was your birthday. Oh, you're from across the pond, huh? Rugby? That's a fact, Paul. That is an absolute fact. God first, Emmy last. I agree with you. Oh, for those of you that are in here uh, and you're new, uh, as I constantly tell people, there's a couple reasons why I have the live stream or the live chat in the live stream is for a couple reasons. Number one, because of my interaction on such an intense level with the people in the live chat. I've had people that have asked me, that if I could please read what's being said in the. Um, oh, absolutely, Kim. We'll be talking in a second, but because I interact so much, people were leaving comments saying, "Could you please read um, what's in the live chat?" Because they wanted to know what I was answering. And when I changed over from the Google Hangouts to this OBS software to do what I'm doing now, I was able to research to find a way to put this live chat in so that it's very legible, and it moves right along with the live stream. Um, and the second reason is, and this is as important, if not more, and I constantly repeat this, it's because what you people say in the live chat is just as important, if not more important, than what comes out of my trap. God speaks to us all, and we all have good, important things to say. So therefore, I feel it's. Thank you, Colleen. Oh, my hair's been well. Thank you. I did a lot of research to figure out how to be able to do that. Um, but once I got it up, I was content with it. So come on, tell me what's been going on in exactly. You got it on Honest Farm TV. Post live. That's the big reason why it's there. Hi, Kristen. Well, what I was going to say was, yeah, flat out faith. If you go to my main channel, Paul Adams, I got a video that I just put out on that you might want to check out because it makes a lot of good sense, a lot of common sense to what actually happened over there. You know, you got to think about this. If somebody accidentally pushed a button, okay, because it was a shift change, every single one of them all have a cell phone on them. And you're going to tell me that the people that were working there, their phones went off and they read that and they were showing up to work and somebody didn't go, oops, and shut it off, but they waited 39 minutes before they shut it off and made an announcement about it being a mistake? No, no, no. It went 39 minutes because they were observing people's reactions and responses as to how they would respond, and their behavior and their reaction to what they thought was a real account. That's what happened. They were using Hawaii as a test ground. They couldn't do anything like that in Los Angeles or New York or any of these major cities in the United States. Even in the small, you couldn't do it on the mainland. You would have caused absolute chaos. I'm drinking heavy right now, but it's black and it's caffeine. The only problem I have with that is because I don't believe that I would actually, my answer would be, how's the best way to put this? I do believe that when it happens, not if, but when it happens, um, they're not going to fire just one. They're not going to shoot a missile. It's going to be a boatload of them, and they're going to come from multiple countries as we fire off too. That's the way it's going to go down. And even if one did get shot off, I'm going to tell you right now, this nation would have went from DEFCON 4 to DEFCON 2 in like a heartbeat. And Russia would have been on high alert. China would have been on high alert. It would have been Israel would have been on high alert. Everybody, and it would have been all over the news, but nobody was. That's why I have a problem, because it wouldn't have been just on the U.S. radar. They all would have picked it up. So I got issues saying that it was an actual missile coming in. Yes. Oh yeah. There's. I mean, I'm the one. I'm part of the of the truthers of. And flat out, that's if that's your belief, fantastic. But I tend to believe that nukes are real. Absolutely. Um, hey, it takes all kinds, you know. I don't know. I've read the book of Zechariah, and I have a videos uh, from Tibosaurus Rex. I got permission from him to break his videos apart and put them on my channel for you to watch. And he breaks it down and gets it into the original Hebrew and goes through the Strong's Concordance and goes through everything that explains what Zechariah actually saw. And what he explained was ballistic missiles, you know. Um, when I read about it, and it's, you know, it says that you know, uh, the whore of Babylon, that she will be destroyed in one day by fire. Everything seems to point like there's going to be something going on. So, you know, um, yeah, I'm surprised my video's still up. Hey, there's all different beliefs, but the point is this: we all have one of the same belief, and that is who Christ is, you know, who our Lord and Savior is. I couldn't tell you that one. There we go. D-Wave is man, when you're starting to deal with Jordy Rose and what he's been doing with D-Wave and Kindred, um, that's some wicked stuff. That man is straight out evil. Man, I got a breakdown on his video that he did with Kindred. Oh, it's creepy. I mean, the man is he starts out talking about computers and AI, and and he goes from talking about AI, he's all the way into demons and summoning demons, and man, I wasn't, oh, I missed it. Somebody typed something in, and it asked me to show or hide, and there we go. Oh, it's straight out. Yeah, the Statue of Liberty is not the Statue of Liberty like you've been taught. Uh, if you learn about um, who built it in France, and it was actually meant to go to Egypt because it's a statue of Semiramis. It's funny. I've never experienced this before. People are expressing their opinions, and live chat keeps coming up where I get the option to hide or show it, and I'm like, why is it doing that? Normally, if it's swear words, it'll do that, and even then, it lets them go. And usually, those with the wrenches take care of that. No, that's not the problem. It's not resetting the chat. It's just I see everybody's comments, and then all of a sudden I'll see one will come up and fat man from China, and it said. Oh, I know you didn't, Paul. I absolutely know you didn't. Man, that's one that Kim, I got two of them. Right now they're running around in the other room. Usually they'll be sitting beside me, and I'll pick them up, and everybody gets to say hello to my cats. I'm sure they're going to be jumping in here shortly. Whatever Sophia is, I can only say this. Um, D-Wave is the real deal. That is true AI. That thing is conscious. It knows what it is, where it is, and what it's doing. What they're doing over at Kindred is the real deal. And they're not actually they're doing something even twisty even more. I mean, well, yeah, that's there was a time in my life when I thought that I'll let that one go, Paul. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm surprised. Usually my cats are in the same room wherever I am. And They're not here right now. They're probably out there eating or doing something, But yeah, there was a time when I believed absolutely in NASA and the moon landings and everything else. Um, Once my eyes were open and I started seeing the truth, I started realizing, um, oh, it's more than just lies to take your money. There's something going on there, and once and again, oh, absolutely. Technology that we're using right now, we're a half a century behind um, those that control it. Yeah, my dad does too, but I allow him to believe that. He's an old man and he doesn't have much time left, and I'm not gonna uh, stress him out. Just let him be happy. Don't worry about it, Paul. You're good. Oh yeah, there's tech. I'm of the belief, from what I've researched and studied, I'm to the point where, uh, in the days of Noah, in the days of Enoch, they were so technologically advanced from what the fallen angels gave them, that we think that we're technologically advanced, and we haven't even caught up to where they were. I also believe that the Tower of Babel was a lot more than just a building made of stone. I believe that it was technologically advanced and they were reaching into other dimensions. Yes, absolutely. They lived 900 years. Yeah, it was funny about photo asking that one woman her age. It was funny because I saw um, a post on Facebook earlier today had me laughing. It shows the one guy and he says, "How old is Eve?" And the other one says, "Well, Adam told me that she's 299 again." And then he winked at me. And it shows Adam just laughing. Yeah, we pretty much stay up here pretty late. Um, if you like this live stream, subscribe to the channel. And oh, yeah, I get to hide, but when I get that, I also feel a wave of energy that goes through me. Daniel, Micah, Job, Zechariah, Jeremy, Revelation, and the Gospels. That's especially Daniel, Zechariah, Revelation. Problem is though, I'm extremely well versed in the Bible, and it seems like every time I read the Bible, I'm looking at it going, "It's changed again." I'm of the belief, and I'm with those that believe that the ear ringing is happening whenever they make a change to reality. And those of us that are awake, we get hit with waves of energy and our ears start ringing away. All right, everybody, keep talking away in the live chat because, like I said, for the post live show, after somebody sees this after it's live, um, they'll be able to read what you're reading. I'm going to run out and grab a cup of coffee here real quick. So give me a quick second. Let me do something first. I got to go here. And come on, where is it? Where is it? I hate when I do this. All right, I will be right back in just a couple minutes. Keep talking away. Don't go nowhere. All right, I'm back. My I only had half a cup, so I couldn't go as long as I wanted to. Oh, come on now. Ah, that's a hot cup of coffee there. Normally, I usually let it set for a few minutes, let it cool down so I can slam it. All right, Long Reach, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so when we live stream, you can come join us at any time. Oh, there you go. Fantastic. Yes, you have a good night. Um, get some good sleep, and we'll be back on tomorrow night. Yeah, when I first started my main channel, it was based on the Mandela effect, the quantum effect, and I did a lot of videos on it. And it's expanded in a lot of ways. And as my faith has grown, and there's been changes in me, it's become Watchman on the Wall. It's been videos about the things that have been happening. Um, oh, let me see if I can find this, and then I'll bring it up for you. Um, about that bitten apple for Apple computers. Let me see if I can find. Here you go. I'm kind of bumping through the. Where do oh, I gotta go to screencast and down to here. I'm going through my folders so where I can place this picture and then I'll bring it up for y'all to see. It's usually the easiest way to do it. I mean, I could connect it and or EF. There it is. Come on. Oh, okay. I know what I did wrong. There we go. Went the wrong way. Haha. I do that occasionally. And scroll down to here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Images. And then I will, save. All right, now I'll go to here. Let me create a new one. And we'll go image, browse. All right. Let me show you the Apple logo when you do it as an as above, so below. Here you go. Take a peep at that. There's your Apple for Apple computers. What does that look like to you? That's your fallen angel. You all can see that image, right? Absolutely, but I don't believe in extraterrestrial aliens. I believe in interdimensional fallen angels that are posing as aliens. And let's get rid of that. There it goes. See, that's one thing awesome, 3 o'clock in the morning, and there's 30 of us here. Bunch of insomniacs, and of course, for those of you across the pond, you're early birds. um, I thought I saw Salted in here earlier. Don't know if Salted's still here. Yeah, you West Coasters, you're just now starting to get into gear. It's only midnight. No, the live stream is going just fine. Hey, Ethan, good to see you. Yeah, you awakened saint. You must be from across the pond then. I figure the way the continents are moving around with this quantum effect, this Mandela effect, it won't be long before you're not across the pond. You're part of the same continent. You know, it's like twisted. Yeah, there are those that use the term quantum pollution. You know, it's a theory. If do you understand what they're saying when they say quantum pollution? Absolutely, awakened saint. Absolutely. Yeah, I thought about calling in, but I figured, well, maybe next week. I live in Erie, Pennsylvania, right in between Ohio and New York, up in the northwest corner on Lake Erie. And man, I was seeing in Scarab's live chat to his live stream, people were talking about having no snow and they needed snow, and I'm like, man, I wish I could give you some of ours. In 2.5 weeks, we've had over 9 feet of snow, and we're supposed to get more here in the next few days. I mean, it's like we've gotten more snow in 2.5 weeks than we get all year long, you know, and it just won't stop. And how many of you have noticed this? I know I have in this area. I've noticed it over the past 3 or 4 years, especially the last 2 or 3. Um, Whatever happened to spring and fall? It's like cold and snowy and wet and horrible. And then, like, within 2 weeks, we're in the 90s and it's summer. And then all of a sudden, it's hot and it stays hot and it stays hot. And then within 2 weeks, it's cold and it's snowing. We don't have a spring and fall anymore. We have 2 seasons. It's Now in this area of the nation, a lot of people say we have 2 seasons: winter and construction. Ah, not me. I lived in Florida for 6 years uh, in the '80s, and I don't know. I came back from Florida, came back north, and I've never changed back. I keep the heat on at around 74 in the house, and if I'm outside and it's below 60, I'm wrapped up. You know. Yep, absolutely, absolutely with the trees and we see all of that. It's just crazy. Hey, I'm here. You can roll on over. There you go, Ethan. Can you hear me now? It's funny because my internet is through my phone through Verizon. So when I say, can you hear me now? Uh, no, doors are shut tight, windows are shut tight, and the heat's on because it's snowing outside. No, you're absolutely right, Colleen. This has been going on a lot longer than what people realize. It's just a lot of us are just, especially since like 2015, there's been a big awakening in people. Oh, chemtrailing is absolutely horrible in our area. Um, I was halfway through a video on that and I kind of got sidetracked on it, and I want to get back to that, and I probably will after this one that I'm doing right now is done. Be right back in a quick minute. What are you two into? I can hear you. Okay, I'm back. I was hearing some rumbling around, and then I heard something fall. My cats were running around chasing one another, and they knocked something over. No, the chemtrails are on a regular daily basis. They're horrible here. They're absolutely horrible, and they have been for a couple of years. Crying hippie, I absolutely agree with you 100%. And I have my belief in this, and a lot of the research that I've done. I even got a video on this. I believe that the nanobots that are all in us, they're what they call DNA nanobots. They can actually literally change the DNA in a living creature right inside you. And once that microchip starts getting put out, you get that microchip in you, the RFID chip, and when those 5G when the 5G network comes online, oh, it's gonna connect right up with that microchip, and that microchip is going to activate those nanobots. And if you took the chip, your DNA is going to get changed, and you will be corrupted. You will be an abomination. It isn't about they being all that powerful. It's what Scripture says. Oh, I've been doing the research on those. Absolutely. Those things are scary. And we will have free will. That's why they can't slip the microchip, they can't slip the mark of the beast into you because you have free will. You have to consciously accept it of your own choice. Let me do something real quick. Where are we here? There we go. Figured I'd let you see my ugly mug for a little bit. Yeah, Photo Helix talked me into growing the beard out, so I'm growing it out. And of course, it's winter time, so I usually grow a beard anyway. But I don't. I don't know if I'm going to cut it this time when it warms up. I may just let it keep growing. You got it, Awakened Saint. Man, through the music, through Hollywood, through television, through the news, through the advertisements that you see, the billboards, everything. They show you everything. Well, Kim, let me tell you what. Starting out, if you could, they do itch. I think you'd probably look better without one. I don't know. I'm not into that transgender thing where women got beards and guys got boobs. That's just absolutely wicked. It's wrong. There you go, crying hippie. Absolutely. Some of them are. Some of them take the hormones and get the surgeries because that's what they want, and it's like twisted. I don't know. I don't understand it. I see it as being against scripture. A transformer is transgender. Ah. No, I have heard that term before. I'm of the belief that there was going to use it, that they are using it. Absolutely, Kim. Straight out. Oh man, that's sorry. Just no, I can't see that. That anonymous. No, no, no. I'll let that one go this time, Kim. But next time where the I is, use a little star so everybody knows what you meant. But we try to keep the swearing, the words on the screen down a little bit. That's occasionally I'll let it go, but you know. Ugh. Wow, that would trip me out. There you go. That strangles my poo. Yeah, I tend to when I have it. If I run by and there's somebody that's it's within the soul. If there's somebody that I see is homeless or I see somebody that's holding a sign, um, I'll kick him a few dollars when I got it. Salted woke up. You're right, Colleen. There are some that are, and then there's a lot that aren't. They just choose to change, but they don't change. They just make cosmetic changes to make them look, but they're not. Oh, there are those that can tell you um, that have come to my live streams. There have been nights where we've gone all night long, or we're about 4 or 5, and I've had like zero sleep for 36 hours, and I've literally fallen asleep during the live stream, and then I get a phone call from like Photo. Wake up, dude! That has happened. Z Watch here. I did not notice. How you doing? Oh, big time. Absolutely big time. Yeah, I did. I was I was out, man. I had been out that night that Scarab was on live with me. Um, wow, I had been up for almost 40 straight hours, and I couldn't last. I was trying, and I just went out. They all thought I died. There you go, Cole. Hey, I know I don't snore. One night I stayed up all night long just to see, and I didn't, so I don't snore. Party was at Scarabs earlier. Party showed up here for about 20 minutes and was falling asleep, so Party Puppy became a party pooper and went to sleep. Ah, okay. Kind of reading along with the chat right now. So for those of you that watch this live stream after it's post, when I go quiet, it's because I'm reading what people are typing. And that's one of the cool things about having the live chat, because when I go quiet, people can still read what you're typing. And I make sure that it's big enough and it's colored in such a way that they don't have a hard time reading it. I don't know. We can talk about it a little bit more, Ethan. Essentially, there was an alert that went out to everybody's cell phones in Hawaii that there was an incoming ballistic missile and that everybody was to immediately seek shelter. And then it said, "This is not a drill," and everybody was freaking out. And there were people actually climbing down in manholes, while other people were just like they didn't care, you know. And they didn't retract it for 39 minutes. And then when they did, then later on that day, they came out and said, oh, someone during a shift change hit a wrong button. And we're like, get real, you know. I stand by it. I believe that they did that on purpose, and it was meant as a test to see how people would react, what behaviors they would express, what way would they respond to such a message. Because if they got that message and it said, this is just a drill, everyone would ignore it. But when it said this is not a drill, they were able to observe and watch how people actually respond when they think it's real. Let me do something here real quick. I can close that out, bring this up. Wow. Yeah, I put that video out on Hawaii at around 6 p.m. And what time is it now? Coming on 3:30. So it's been 9.5 hours, and there's been 4,000 views, and my channel has increased by 70 subs today. Oh, there's a whole lot. You can't just push a button. There's got to be uh, authorities above you that command this, and then there's a whole process to do this, to put it out. This isn't you just walk up to a computer and hit enter. You know. My main channel is Paul Adams. If you type in Paul Adams, you'll see the long haired, but you don't see the beard. I just got a mustache and a little Fu Manchu coming down. And that's my main channel. That's where most of my videos go up. There you go, Paul, because we all know exactly what you said. That's the way I like it. Appreciate that, brother. Really do. Oh, yes. Thank you, Salted. Excuse me. You know, you got to think that there's about these 5G towers. Um, I want you to think about this. Right now, pretty much mostly wherever you go, um, with your cell phone right now, with 4G, you got service. I mean, you can run into a few in some areas, especially when you get out in towards the desert and in the mountains of the West, that you may run into areas where you don't have service. So it isn't about um, all they'd have to do is upgrade the towers that they have and maybe build some more where they don't have the tower. But they're putting these 5G towers up like absolutely insane everywhere, even in the cities and in the suburbs, everywhere. These towers are going up, you know. Hey, Flatlander, good to see you. Come join us. Yeah, and these guys that are actually putting these towers up, they're talking about the health issues that they're running into just putting these things up. What do you think is going to happen when they turn them on? In a way, I kind of think you're right. Some of them are on, not all of them, but yeah, they're turning them on. Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, it was like there's by the speed of communications from so-called space, you know, where the uh, what is it the space station is. Uh, there's like a 3 to 4 second delay. Yet they had one where the one astronaut was on the space station with his guitar, and they were connected with these singers and these other musicians, and he's playing along with them. And I'm like, hey, wait a second, where's the delay? Exactly, fake station, you know. Or like when they show them the astronauts that are um, they're on a spacewalk, and you see like air bubbles flowing by, and you're like, where'd those air bubbles come from? They don't have air bubbles in space. But they do in water. I don't know about blue screen. I'd call it green screen because that's what I use. Ah, here's one for you. Okay, let me do this. Yeah, here you go. Give me one quick second and I'll be with you in just 2 minutes. Yeah, this will be good. Oops. Doing a quick correction to something and I'll be with you in 2 seconds. I'm sure you can see me kind of looking doing this. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there we go. All right, folks. There you go. I'm now in the International Space Station. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But my cup don't float. If I let it go, it's going to fall to the ground. You can call me Major Tom. Yeah, see, let's see now. Let me turn my chair. And folks, oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, I disappeared. But there you go. I'm now in the space station. I could tell you about this equipment over here and what this stuff does. Um, or we can talk about this stuff over here. But I don't have anybody floating behind me because I do believe they're all in bed. Yeah, I got to get some hairspray and spray my hair sticking straight up in the air. It's funny you watch those astronauts, especially the women, and their hair's all sticking up in the air like this, and they'll sit there and they'll talk and they'll be like wiggling their head, and you can see their hair bouncing back and forth like this, and it's like that's hairspray. Come on, man, get real. Well, they say space is cold, so since I'm up in Erie, Pennsylvania, and we're floating around, it's snowing like crazy. It's cold. There you go. So now you know where the space station is, Erie, PA. You know, here's space station. You got it. Yeah. So someone from NASA or from the NSA or something, they'll see this live streaming. They'll be coming to my house. You know, they'll take this video down. Oh, he's showing our secrets. There you go. I'll show you. I'll be right back in 1 second. Oh, there you are. Here you go. Shh, quiet. Come here. Here you go. Come on, girl. Come here. There you go. My cat is now floating in space. Space kitten. Exactly. Now when she was over there sleeping on a couch, and I interrupted her, so I'm sure she's pissed. But um, yeah, y'all, those that come to my live stream, you'll see she'll jump up on the back of the chair, and she does. She looks like she's floating around. You know. Yeah, I know. I've seen it. They've made some screw ups, and somehow, yeah. Somehow someone seems to miss. Well, let me show you. Literally, I will show you right now. Right now, I'm standing behind my chair. If I turn it around, I don't want to. Now you see this color right here? That is, I have the green screen behind me, and then I have the green color, the same matching green color on the back of my chair. So my chair is invisible. So when I sit in it, you don't see a chair. Yeah, that green screen. I was looking online and I was looking at different companies, and the cost to buy a green screen was like just through the roof. And one day I happened to go, I was in the dollar store picking up a couple items, and they had poster board that was 2 feet wide by 3 feet high. And they wanted, oh, I do. I have a matching color shirt that I could put on, and I would like, you'd see a floating head, you know? I ought to do that one night, you know? But yeah, they wanted like 69 cents per sheet. So I bought a bunch of them. And then I got those extendable poles for painting your walls, and I used them across the ceiling, and I bolted them to the ceiling, and I connected these green poster boards all together using clear tape, and it cost me like 35, 40 bucks. So what they wanted to sell me for 350, I did for $40. Hey. We're up to 31. For those of you that are new, my live stream is from the space station tonight. Yeah, I built my own anti-gravity uh, spaceship, and I flew up there and I snuck in the back door. So all the astronauts are sleeping right now. They don't know that I snuck in and I'm doing my live stream on their space station. You know, um, I'm gonna have to get out of here soon um, before they wake up, because they might get pissed that I didn't knock. I just snuck in. I mean, how'd you like it if you woke up one day and went on your living room and there was some stranger sitting on your couch watching TV, or on your computer? Oh, you'd be pissed. So I'm gonna have to sneak out of the space station before they wake up. How's that go? 15-second sound delay. Nope, no tang in this cup. This is my caffeine cup. See, I got my normal coffee cup that I use for like when I'm when I'm making videos and whatnot, when I'm on the computer. But when I do the live streams, I use the big cup because it lasts longer. you know, that way I don't have to keep getting up and running to the coffee pot. Somebody told me I ought to put a coffee pot here in the computer room. I was like, and I got one, and I ought to do that. I know Scarab's not here tonight. He's probably crashed by now, and so is Photo. I'm gonna have to let them both know that they gotta come check out the live stream from tonight, because they're gonna get a kick out of this. I have an idea. I got something I might do that everybody will get a kick out of. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow night. That's not a bad idea, Crying Hippie. That's that's one of the things that I still have. That's my hang up. Uh, I'm trying to reach a weight. I got a target weight to reach, and I'm 5 pounds away. At which point, I'm gonna put the smokes down, but I'm not there yet. You got to realize I started this diet back in April, and I was 268, 269 pounds, turning on to 270, and now I'm down to 185. I've lost a lot of weight. Stuck to this diet. I was thinking that was some really fine fishing string, and I could hang stuff around so it looks like they're floating around me. I didn't see you jump in, researcher. Good to see you. Essentially, I cut out a lot of the crap foods that I was eating, started eating healthy, and kept an eye on basically the calories that I was taking in per day. And I wasn't trying to lose 1,000 pounds in a month. I was trying to be consistent about it. So you're looking at what, 85 pounds over. Oh yeah, I walk too also. I mean, I get some exercise, but 85 pounds over, what, 9 months? You're looking at maybe 9 or 10 pounds a month. That's, to me, that's consistent and that's good. I could do something like that. Go live stream and everybody would just be like tripping out. See, you can do something like this. Come around like this will go. Oh, let's see. So today from the space station, whoa, 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 whoa. You got to catch your balance when you're floating around in the air. Oh, I'm having fun with this. Oh, here you go. It's like this. Beat me out of here, Scotty. There's no intelligent life up here. See that? I didn't need a spaceship. I got I got a transporter like in Star Trek. Yeah, we can have a good time here too. I can get goofy. You gotta have a pad. You seen Star Trek? They gotta stand on the pad, or you gotta have your, connection to the ship so that I can beam you up and down. There you go. Or go something like this. Let me see if I can. Paul has entered the station. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me do this. All right. I'm looking for something. Here we go. All right. And we do this. Gotta make a quick adjustment. And we go. Oops. All right. I'll be back with you in 2 quick seconds. I'll come up here. And then I go. And let's see if I can find it. Okay. There's no air here in space. I gotta hold my breath. Gotta get transported back in. Okay. Wow, there's no air in space. Had to hold my breath. I'm having a good time tonight. Had a great time. Scarab's live stream, and I'm having a wonderful time with you people tonight. And I'm going to, let's see, where are we? Did I do something that I don't want to? Oh, okay. There we go. And one other quick thing. I'm going to transport off the space station for a minute because I got to do something that I don't do on camera. And it's nothing dirty. Well, it is for my lungs. We get on the transporter and beam down to Earth to take care of that. ODD's got a good channel. Oh, I wanted to peep something. Really now? Well, evidently that video that I did 6 p.m. yesterday, it's evidently going viral. I got 4,400 views already, and I've gained uh, almost 90 subs. That's that's a lot for me, you know. Yeah, it's good to see, you know. Um, I don't do these videos for me. I do them for you. I do them for as wake up calls. Watcher on the wall, just talking about what's going on in our world, how it matches to prophecy, what's going on in these last days, um, and of course on Friday nights we have Sabbath worship services. Um, yeah, that's like I said, this that video there has got some traction, and I hear cats whining. Hey, Scarab, what up? Hey, I decided to hold my live stream from the space station tonight. It was funny earlier. I put my cat on the back of the chair here. It looked like she was floating in the air. I just wanted to show him that once and again. in the space station, we float around because there's like no gravity, and sometimes we go, whoa, whoa, we gotta pull the air and get back up. And and like I said, hey, beam me off this crap. There's no intelligent life up here. Oh, we've been talking about all kinds of stuff. We've been talking about what went on in Hawaii. We've been talking about the Mandela effect. We've been talking about the space station and fake NASA. I mean, we've been going across the board on pretty much everything. Whatever's on your mind, you bring it up and we talk about it. Yeah, we've been agendaless tonight, just kind of bouncing from topic to topic. Somehow we got on the conversation about fake NASA and the fake space station. So I had the idea to upload a new background. So, all right, I'm done being a bad boy. So I will beam back up into the station. It was a good trip, Spock. Which Star Trek is your favorite episode? The original, the Next Generation. What is it? Star Trek Voyager, and there's Deep Space Nine, and then they got this latest new one. I haven't seen that one. Scarab Z. There you go. Trouble with Tribbles. That was a good one. It's funny. I really think that NASA shouldn't be doing their own videos as far as the space station. They need to actually contract out with Hollywood because they do a much better job with space. You know. Getting ready for another cup of coffee here. You'd think with all the hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars that gets pumped in to NASA that they could create a much better studio and have professionals come in and run it, you know? Yeah, but you've seen the Mandela effect that's happened to the Star Trek Next Generation, haven't you? I mean, it's a pretty big one. Those of us that have yeah, All of a sudden, Picard's walking around with this crystal in his hand in like 80% of the episodes, and I'm going, he never had a crystal. The only thing he ever had that they showed on multiple occasions was that one little flute that he had from when he was connected to the satellite and he experienced a second life digitally. And when they opened up the satellite, the flute that he learned to play. Yeah, that flute that he learned how to play when he lived a digital life connected to that computer, um, that was in the satellite, and so he got it, and then they showed it in several different episodes. Now all of a sudden he's got this crystal that's on his desk and in his hand, and the different characters in the show will hold the crystal, and I'm going, that was never, ever, ever, ever there, you know. Once and again, I remember when I ran across uh, a video that was talking about that, and I was like, no way. And I have the whole next generation on my computer. Don't know how it got there. It just appeared one day. So those of you that are listening in, it probably wasn't me. It just appeared in my computer. Um, but I had to watch them to see if if that was true, and I was like, sure enough, been changed. No, I don't watch it no more. They ruined it. Yes, it does. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Big time flat out earth, flat out faith. You got that. Flat out earth. Mispronunciation there. Yeah, Dan, I figured you were snoozing by now. Oh. I love how I love how YouTube does that. My the likes on the video are going up and up and up and up and up, and the subs are increasing and increasing, but the views aren't changing. It's like, oh, really? So all these people are liking and subbing that haven't even watched the video. Get real, you know? Oh, there's that word, confabulation. Oh, okay. Love you too, man. Absolutely. And it's really cool with, like with Dan and with this, some of these others. These live streams give us a place to go where we can actually interact with one another. Um, Going to social media and speak about the things we speak about, man, we get slammed, you know? Come here. Come on. Yeah, good girl. Come here. Come here. No? Okay. Well, when you want, you'll come up. Got one of them that's awake. She's standing here just looking at me. Come here. Come on. Oh, yeah. I'm sitting here saying, come here, so she just lays down and looks at me. Hi, Shirley. Good to see you. Yeah, but you're one of our favorite a-holes. I'm one too. Yeah, I still play my guitar, but I haven't been in a band in years. That was part of my life for a very long time, but it hasn't been. I still play on my own. I mean, I even got some videos uh, on my main channel, Paul Adams, of me playing my guitar. So if you're interested in peeping them, pretty much doing my original stuff. I don't really want to get on there and do a video um, of me playing someone else's music. That's cool. The type of music that I grew up playing, into the rock scene and all that, for me to get in a band, get on stage, it'd be like, get off the stage, Grandpa! Where's the real band? I'd have to learn how to play country and then I could fit in just well. Yeah, well, I wanted that fame though, and I got off on being on stage. For years and years, I drummed. I was a drummer. Um, Ended up learning to play guitar and moved out from behind the drums to the front part of the stage. But I don't miss that anymore. I'm glad I'm out of that scene because it was a bad scene. All right, give me a couple of seconds here. I'm gonna go fill my coffee cup up, and I'll be right back in just a minute. I'll walk off the space station this time. Gotta go put my space suit on. What? All right. More coffee. I'm floating. Yeah, there's a guy. I forgot what his channel is. I watched his video. He plays his guitar and everything, and he sings, and he does this thing about the space station, about it being all fake, and he's floating around. It's funny. He does a really good job, man. It's a funny video, you know. You've been working on that thing for quite a while there, crying hippie. You know what I'm talking about, Salted, right? I just can't remember what his name is. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Not exactly sure what you'll see flying by, but I don't think it's really a space station. And everybody, there we go. We're all here, just people are getting quiet. Maybe they're getting sleepy. There you go. Yeah, they probably left because they were getting embarrassed because you were calling them out. Yeah, there's too much evidence against moon landings. Um, I honestly believe that initially the moon landings were not meant in any way, shape, or form as a deception to the people so much as it was a deception to the Soviet Union because they were trying to get them to spend the money that they didn't have to do what Reagan got them to do, and that was go broke, you know? Hey, Lynn, good to see you. Yeah, we're here. Yeah, I made the decision to, with the live stream each night, it gives everybody a place to go, you know, to come hang out and come talk. Some nights we'll talk scripture and we'll talk about God and and our Lord and Savior and King Yeshua HaMashiach, and we'll talk about the Holy Spirit and prophecy. Other times we'll, like tonight. Tonight's just let's talk about anything night, you know. Now we doing over here. And what's my count on that video? Oh, come now. I just got 2 new subs and 5 new likes, yet my view count has not changed. I love how YouTube does that. Yeah, I honestly, all my life, for most of it, I averaged about 4 hours of sleep a night. That's all I really ever needed. So I don't know about insomnia. I was just like that way all my life. Um, Now, in the last 4 or 5 years, a good 6 or 7 hours is more like it. I kind of slowed down a little bit, but I'm still, a lot of times I'm just up, you know. Yeah, we've been running for 2.5 hours tonight so far. Is that the name of your channel, Flat Out Faith? Cause I'll take a peep and I'll sub to you. All right, absolutely. I'll look into it tomorrow. All right, cool. Oh, there are some times, like I said, uh, I was up 40 hours on that one live stream that I dozed off on after 40 hours, but 40 hours straight up with no sleep. That's insomnia. Absolutely. I think a lot of us that have been, all right, fantastic, Salted. But I honestly, I've noticed that a lot of the people that have been affected, not effected, I think those the ones that are effected are the ones that don't see any of the changes. Those that are affected are the ones that see the changes. And those that are affected, a lot of us have sleep issues, along with ringing in the ears, feeling waves of energy go through us. I mean, the whole deal. All right, Paul. BRB. We'll see you in a minute when you get back. He's a YouTuber and he does videos where he sings and he talks about flat Earth and he talks about fake NASA. He sings and he does comedy and he's got a good channel. He's funny. If you like to laugh, there's a place to go. Yeah, but I sleep on a bed or on the couch. I don't sleep in a box, so therefore I'm not a vampire. So what's everybody got planned for tomorrow? Sleep. I'll sleep in the morning and I'll get up and I'm gonna do watch football games. Yep, exactly. And I'm gonna finish up that video and get that uploaded. And probably after the video games are over, I'm gonna watch a couple of videos that Mrs. JK suggested my way, and then I'll probably not probably, but I will be coming live again tomorrow night around 9:30, 9:45. I got all that done yesterday. But I know what I do have to do tomorrow after I get up. The laundry that I did yesterday is sitting on my bed unfolded, and I got to put it all away. So I'll sleep on the couch tonight. I sleep on my couch a lot, though. It's like when my family asks me why I sleep so much on the couch. And I said, well, I'm preparing myself so when I meet that special woman and we get married, when she's pissed at me and kicks me out of the bedroom, I can be really happy because I'm getting to go to sleep on the couch. I'm comfortable there. I never do. I don't never stay mad very long at all. And I usually forgive people quickly, you know. I may hold on to it for a day or two, or so, but I tend to just let bygones be bygones and move on. It's just a waste of time to spend your life all mad. I know people like that, and it's like, really? And it says stream resumed. Can you all hear me? All right, good. For some reason, it just, out of the blue, it just said stream complete. I was like, wow, I didn't shut it down. So I shut it down and turned it back on. It says stream continuing. So, yeah, my schedule for laundry is really simple. It's based on one of two things. If there's nothing left to wear, or the laundry box is getting full. But since I'm single and live alone, um, and I got a lot of clothes, it's usually when the laundry basket's full. Oh, we dropped way off. We went, well, it says down to 16, so I think people are falling out. Getting sleepy. Oh, it says 22. Okay. I don't know. If there's people here, we'll go. Salton could tell you, Lynn could tell you, a few others that are regulars here with me. Um, Boy, these live streams, they'll go 4 or 5 hours. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll tell everybody don't go anywhere, and I'll stop the live stream after about an hour and let it load up to my channel. So it's just 1 hour live streams, so that 5 hours will be broken down into five different uh, videos. Tonight I'm just kind of letting it run. I didn't stop it. There you go. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's 4:30 in the morning. Wow. Yeah, we've been running 2.5 hours. Good night, Paul. Glad you came. Appreciate it, brother. You have a good night's sleep, and we'll see you next live stream you pop in on. Hopefully it's tomorrow night. So for those of you, this is your first night here on my channel, on my live streams. I hope you've uh, seen how I spend pretty much the whole live stream interacting with the live chat, because you guys are as important, if not more important than me. I'm just a servant, you know. Oh, what was that? My phone just did a funny. Uh, oh, okay. Somebody just uploaded a video and it told me they did. There we go. Ugh. Oh, moringa leaf powder. I thought you misspelled morning, and I'm going leaf powder. Didn't see that one join. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, fill us in. I don't even know what you were talking about. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Allison. Yeah, YouTube has a funny way of doing that. Um, just checking the bell, and you may have to re-click it because they'll shut people off, you know. What did she do the video on? No, I hadn't seen it. Yeah, it's interesting how they do that, you know? I think it's a form of censorship. All right, I got that, man. I haven't, so I couldn't tell you, Allison. Z Watch, there's a lot of things that she's done that I've just disagreed with. You're right. I'm like, no, no, you're mixed on it. And then there's some other ones that she's definitely caught that I've seen and said, yeah, that's definitely a change. Um, oh, sorry to hear that, Allison. Yeah, that's one of the things with my father that we've done ever since my mom passed away. There was always somebody that was conveniently living with him, so he hasn't had to be alone. It's probably why he's lived so long. Yeah, that one. What that said was the word is shoe, not sleigh. All right, crying hippie. See, now I have a different understanding of that. It said, "Shew them before me, bring them before me." We see that differently. Good night, Salted. Thanks for coming. I appreciate your posting the links to this channel. Oh, trust me, Z Watch. I know the chapter uh, extremely well. I have a different memory than you. But that's okay. We may see that one differently. We both see the same thing about who our Lord and Savior is. So that's what's important. No, I didn't see that. Sorry about that, Christian. Kristen. Christian. Christian. Kristen. Uh-oh. There's a headache. Puberty. Oh, I think about them a lot, and I think about you people a lot. It's the reason why I do this. It's about you, not me. Those that are regulars to my live stream can tell you that occasionally I'll pop my picture in, and a lot of times I'll turn it off because this isn't about me. You can hear my voice and see what everybody's writing. Ugh, stomach's growling. I need more coffee. Absolutely. Ask us what you want us to pray for, and we will pray. All right. Absolutely. All right. Gonna go watch it flow by, huh? Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, there she is. All right, hold up. Let me do something. Come here. Come here. And there she is. This is AU. She's named AU because every morning I woke up, she was on my chest, and the first words out of my mouth was, AU. Right? Mm-hmm. You looking at me? Yeah. Okay, you can go back now. There you. Ouch! 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 You just stick me. Come on, lay down. Yeah, good girl. Oh yeah, you like that. Yeah, the other one's affectionate but more standoffish. This one here is just like you can see her head just kind of sticking out the corner. I think I just heard the other one around here somewhere. Oh, there she is. Yeah, they're both in the room with me now. Oh, I need a shower. Tomorrow morning. What are you doing back there? Oh, here. Come on. Oh, hush. And here's Goofball. This is the orange one. This one's Goofball. Yeah. Yeah, two good girls. Uh-huh. Oh, she's like, oh, that feels so good. Come on, get up here too. There you go. Now I got cats running all around the place, all over the desk. There you go. Come on. There you go. What are you two doing? Yeah, I know. You were laying there and she jumped into where you were laying. Nope, I'm really here. I got on my transporter and beamed up. Hey, I should have said something before he went out with his binoculars when he's looking up to see if the ISS going by. I should go over to the window and wave at him. What up, bro? Okay, you made it. Yes, I'm in space. No, thank you, Allison, for coming and being part of this. Oh, yeah, but I turned on the artificial gravity, so it won't work. Yeah, my normal is boy, I'll tell you what though, to get my hair to stand straight up, that's gonna be a lot of hairspray. I'll have to buy a couple cans just to do my hair. Oh, you're very welcome, and please come back. What I'll probably do is I can hang myself upside down so my hair's standing all up, and then spray it and spray it and spray it and stay hung upside down watching the football game until it dries. There you go. Yeah, just hit the PayPal account and send me a couple dollars, and I'll go get the hairspray. There you go. You got it. Good night, researcher. Get some good rest. Say your prayers and close your eyes and dream good dreams. Good night, hon. Oh, it's 5 in the morning. Eastern time. All right, good night to you too also. Come on back. As long as you hit the subscribe and the little bell, you'll see when I go live, and come join us at any time. Everybody's welcome here. Good night, Lynn. Good night, Flatlander. Looks like everybody's starting to fall out, so we'll run for a few more minutes. All right, cool, Lynn. I thought you were going to bed. There you go, the space kitten. She's floating. I guess she hasn't been informed that the artificial gravity's on. All right, Miss JK. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Z-Watch. All right, good night, crying hippie. Really glad you came and joined us tonight. Yeah, they're all going to sleep, so I'm probably going to shut down here in a few minutes and let everyone else crash too. I'm showing 17. Oh, it's only 2 here. I get it now. It's only 2 a.m. there. I thought you meant it's only showing 2 people in the live stream. Well, we lost another. Now we're down to 16. Oh, 2 more. We're down to 16 from 18. Okay. Oh, so you were up around that area that got hit with the directed energy weapons, huh? Yeah, but isn't he now on call for an uprising too? Yeah, because they shut his channel down on him. Oh, and there goes another. Yeah, eventually they're going to kick all of us truthers off, especially those of us that are talking about Christ. We're the enemy and we're evil now, and everything that was evil is now good. Yeah, I think that video I did is going viral. It's been about 11 hours, and I've got 5,000 views, and I've gained 100 new subscribers. So I think that one's going viral. That's cool. Yeah, I was sitting on the couch watching the football game and came up to halftime, and I just knew I had to do this video. It's only like three minutes and 14 seconds long, so it's real easy to watch. It's quick. All right, Ethan. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. I am going to try to get a few hours. Oh, I am going to try to get a few hours of sleep here so that I can get up and finish that other video before the football games start. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, this video that I've been working on, the one that I'm going to be finishing up tomorrow. Um, I kind of go through from World War One, actually from 1907 through World War One, World War Two, the Great Depressions, Korea, Vietnam, um, the Iran deal, into Iraq in 1992, into Iraq and Afghanistan, and I'm connecting and showing the economic booms, the economic collapses, followed by the false flags, followed by war, and how they're all interconnected, and it's a cycle. But it seems like from where it was to where we've gotten to now, it's like every time that we go through this cycle, it gets worse and worse and worse and worse, to where um, I understand. I hope she got that, but I don't want to leave that up on the live stream. I removed it, Cowboy, because after this thing uploads to the channel for the post live people, um, you never know who's, we understand who's in the live chat right now, but I can't tell you who's going to be watching this video at a later date. Just kind of protecting you. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like when I have people, like when Dan and Photo and a few other people wanted to call in to my cell phone, and then I'd put my microphone up so that people could hear with my phone on speaker. I private message them the number so that because my private number I won't put on this. Don't need. I don't want to get trolled, so I won't do my own number here, and I would rather not see that happen to anyone else either. Yes. Oh, absolutely. Anytime. I'll have to check into that Z Watch. Yeah, because the way Scarab does his call-ins, there's a connection to Google Hangouts that allows him to do that I can't do with OBS, so I have to do others. I'm working on a way, and I'm almost got it set to where you can Skype call me, and then I can have you on Skype as part of the live stream. But there's like a 2 or 3 second delay um, from what I say to when it shows up as part of the live stream. Yes, I do know David Beverly Sr. I don't know if you know Ethan, but I'm the creator of that group. And I'm the main admin, of course. Well, I'll look into that and see what I can do with that, because if that be the case, then I could put the number down here in the live stream for people to call in. Oh, that's not a fake green screen. I'm really here. Yep, you got it. Thanks, Cowboy. Absolutely, man. It's wonderful having you here. He and I speak more often than you think. He texts and messages me and texts me all the time, and I message and text back to him. He's linked some of my videos to his channel. I'm cool with that. Not a problem. You know, it's a safe place for like minded people. Yes, he is. Let's see where it's at. Come on. Wow. I just hit 6,000 views. That thing's definitely going viral. Cool. Absolutely, Z. I'm just a servant, you know what I mean? I'm set up for monetization. I mean, I applied for it and I'm still waiting for YouTube to get back and approve it. It's been a week. Oh, yeah. You got it, cowboy. But That's one I hadn't seen yet. I believe you. All right, Psychos, absolutely. I'm getting ready to shut down here anyway. I've been live for 3.5 hours now, and like I said, I do want to get a little rest so that I can get up tomorrow and try to get that video finished and then watch a little bit of football. And I'll be live again tomorrow night at 9:30, 9:45, right in that time frame. So if YouTube doesn't give you notification that that I'm live, come take a look. Because right and around, good night, Kristen. Right and around 9:30 to 9:45, I'll be live. Good night, Len. Good night, Cowboy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close down for the night. I love you all, my brothers and sisters. Peace. I hope you all get some good rest, and we will see you tomorrow night. Peace out.